Ed's fingerprints are all over golf in the state of Arizona. If you look in the dictionary under AZ Golf, Ed Gowan's picture is right next to it. He was that strong and that influential.
My name is Ed Gowan. I joined the Arizona Golf Association June 1st, 1985. My first gig in golf was working with a golf newspaper in Cleveland, Ohio, the Golfer News. We put together magazines for LPGA events, and through that I met the LPGA Tour staff, which had just become corporate, and in the second year of that effort I joined the LPGA. I was working as a rules official for the first 4 years, and then my mentor, Betsy Rawls, retired, and I took over from Betsy and kept that through to 85. When I was ready to retire at the end of 84, a friend of mine was familiar with Tim Clowney, who was currently president of Arizona Golf. Tim Clowney gave me a call.
I was one of three guys, along with Tim Clowney and Al Birmingham, and we interviewed Ed, and we soon came to understand the depth of his knowledge and the depth of his contacts within the golf community.
The idea of being in Arizona, where I had run a number of LPGA events, was enticing, and so we sat down and agreed.
If you've ever met Ed, you're impressed with his personality. He's gregarious, he's a wonderful thinker.
Very smart, very intelligent man. Seemed to know a lot about everything.
Well, Arizona Golf was like most golf associations around the country. 1, 2, 3 people offices. What I learned was that handicapping and course rating were fledgling efforts. We had 23,000 people on a handicap system that was run by a bank. No names, no addresses, no personal contact. That was Arizona Golf in 1985. So it was a fertile time for growth in many different ways: handicapping, course rating, the development of golf. The USGA had just created a GIN handicap system and a course rating system to go with it.
The move to GIN, that strengthened AZ Golf in the relationship with the USGA.
And by bringing the GIN handicap system and course rating in Arizona, that allowed us to connect individually with all these golfers. And that was the beginning of membership growth.
Ed shepherded all that growth for all that time, and it's really hard to explain it in a few sentences.
The growth of the association belonged more to the board members and the other staff people and the people interested in Arizona golf. So it wasn't me. It was a collective of a lot of people who loved golf and saw a tremendous opportunity in Arizona.
I think Ed was good at mentoring and letting people work to their strengths. Ed knows how to pick the right people.
Ed's leadership enthused all the people that needed to be enthused to make those things happen. And Ed was the leader.
Everybody always looked up to Ed in every way.
He was the leader of our band, and always was.
It was just the right place and the right time, and I was blessed to be in the middle of it. The greatest life experience I could ever have was being at Arizona Golf from the formative years through it where it is today. Arizona Golf has grown into being world-renowned, and to have had a small piece in that is truly rewarding. Golf has been my life. It got me off the streets of Cleveland. It gave me incredible friendships I developed throughout the world. I'm representative of all the people who aren't in the Hall of Fame. This is not my work. I'm an idea person who would throw mud on the walls, and we'd pick some things and volunteers would help it make it grow. So I think a recognition of all the people who have worked for the association and made it possible for me to represent them.